Hello. I think you're hearing a lot of loud noises in the background, so I'm going to talk a bit louder than usual, which is loud already, but you know what I mean. It is 2026 right now, and my brain said, man, you really want to do screen printing again, right? But I don't want to pay for a screen because they are expensive. This one is the second. Excuse me, this is the second. This is the first one I got from the Artful challenge box. No, not challenge, but art learning experience box for screen printing. It ended with the fact that I destroyed it. Ignore the dust and hair and stuff like that. It's in my corner because I don't want to throw it away, because I know that I can use the aluminium outside part again for something else. Then I bought this huge one because I thought this is the perfect size for A4, and it is. I made a lot of cool things, but again, 20 euros or something, right? I said, no, I want to experiment, I want to clog up some parts, mesh, part of the mesh, I want to use stencils, and I don't want to throw it away after I use it. If I like it, I like it, but I don't want to buy a screen again and again because they're expensive. Now I have a 3D printer, and you hear it in the background. It's printing right now, but it is not printing what I want to show you. It is printing something else. I don't know if I will show you, to be honest. Maybe it's just for me, who knows. But I printed a screen. This screen I found on printables. I wanted to do it myself. I wanted to make one myself. My goodness! But after searching for it online, they're already out there. Why do the work if somebody already did it? I have a new nozzle and I'm still dialing it in, and I do not know why it's so stringy. Who knows? But this is basically a DIY screen. You can open and close and open and close. They're different sizes. You can change the size yourself if you want, but also, you know, filter mesh, literally mesh that is made for filtering, literally the mesh inside these screens, you can buy them for cheap online. This is, let me see, it's 150 micron nylon mesh with the size of 39 inches by 50 inches. What the fuck is that? I don't know. But this is the mesh, and as you can see, you could basically just put it in here, clamp it down, glue it, whatever, do whatever you want, then use squeegee, and you have your stuff. Yes, it's a small size because I wanted to test if it does work. So far I will need to cut the mesh. I will test what viscosity they need. I need to, oh my god, my table is dirty. I need to do a lot of stuff, but this, ladies and gentlemen, is probably, besides the fact that you need to own already a printer, or you can just do it with wood. It's not that, I mean, it is hard to make, but look, I have those things lying around, right? They're bent because that's why I can't use them. But if I would have just sewn there, made a 45, and did here with these ones, they're smaller, you put them on, that is possible to do that. So you do need You do not need a 3D printer, but you need creativity. Excuse me. Woo! That was my easel. Yeah. So we're going to experiment a bit in this video. This is the last time I will speak about... No, not the last time. I think my brain stopped working, so let's roll this back. And I know I will not cut this out because I don't edit my videos. I don't care about them. I just want to tell you I will now cut some out, some pieces out, put it, maybe a bit bigger size, I don't know. We'll test out some things to fixate it, maybe tape, probably tape, like in the original, you know, like this one, probably just tape. And then we will make some screen prints on paper, of course, because I don't want to print on a t-shirt yet. I have a plan for something I wanted to do for a long time, but so far I wasn't able. Then I will also try some other methods I did not with the kit, because I think squeegeeing, is that a word? I don't know. Squeegeeing the stuff through can be a bit weird, but let's see. Until then, we will see us in the last minutes where I talk about the end results and if it's better to just print it if you have the material, or if to buy is better because the quality of this handmade thing is awful. Who knows? See you then. Okay, I want to say something before we start. This was harder than I thought, and I think the tension isn't as high as on the industrial ones, but it is possible. I will still need to clean up a bit and put another layer of tape around, and I'm extremely optimistic that this will work in kind of way. It will make something. Just to add, this isn't really a screen printing screen. This is something for the resin printer to emulsify screen printing paint on the printing mesh to make a stencil visible or something like that. So it isn't really to print, just a heads up, it's just something that you can make to, I mean, possibly you can, I don't know yet, we will see. But yeah, we'll clean this up and then we will see. Yeah. god, this thing is so messy. My goodness, I can't remember being it that messy, but on the other hand, it's so loose right now that I don't even know how the fuck I tightened it all. So I would believe that printing with these DIY things with a better tape. This is just masking tape. This is awful. Maybe gaffer tape or duct tape is better. In the end, that wouldn't be reusable probably because the screen is done after that. But maybe you print one, gaffer it on, and then never touch again. Who knows? This thing, by the way, I will throw out. I will put in another one and do the gaffer version and see how that works. But for now, let's have a in-between talk, I would say. So, this paper is the worst paper I own, and I use it for testing and doing stuff where I don't want to use expensive paper, which is the biggest issue I always have with it because it's recycled paper. It's really bad. I mean, it is really bad. You see the peel off, that is not a normal thing that paper does. You can use a heat gun or a hairdryer to make it better, but this paper in general just loves to rip. So it is not the method. It is definitely the paper. Especially because I cut it with the scalpel on the paper. That is number one reason why it will rip, because integrity is done. You should do it on the mat. In any way. Oh, it looks so bad. Also, I did this one to find out if I can just skip the frame part, and the answer is yes, you can skip it, but you will need to lift the screen now and then because it will weaken the top layer, definitely. Yes, it is again like the paper problem, but it is also a good idea to just release it. Yeah. Also, this means you can't use the screen more than one time, which is stupid. So I don't like that method. On the other hand, normal screen printing is really fun. The thing is, I normally don't have any ideas what to do with screen printing, and I use the most random thing ever. But I think I like this one. I like the texture. The texture is the only reason why one would use screen printing, right? This dotty thing, feeling that there is something between the paint and the paper that makes it so textured. I like this. I will 100% redo this one. I still have some cut-offs lying around. Here, you see. I will use that on an expensive paper, and then we will see if it really is the paper I used here, or maybe I'm really stupid and it is the method. Though I have to say that I'm using the Artful acrylics. Those are mixed in with glue. They are just acrylics with glue. Yeah, can you read that? They are not really screen printing paints. They're just normal acrylic paints. I mean, it is probably not really important what paint you use, as long as it can pass through the screen. Besides maybe watercolor, that would probably not work, but that is not something I want to try out. I want to test the screen, not how to print with this screen. Yeah, super fascinating. But on the other hand, I really need to wash my hands. I look so bad. So yeah, the question so far was answered. Yes, it's possible to screen print with a handmade screen. Not that that's a surprise, I suppose. There could be a better locking mechanism. Again, like I said in the beginning, this is not a screen printing frame. This is a frame to emulsify the UV agent on your screen in your 3D printer. What a sentence. Yeah, because normally you just put a design in the screen and then you put an emulsifier that makes it an outline or a text, and then you print over it and you have all the time, always 100% the same thing. Which is okay, I guess. Nothing for me. I like the more artistic style of random shapes and forms. Well, that thing really got wet. Damn. Because I have to say, putting on the excessive force I did, I think I also dislodged the fibers, which means that the screen will never be flat again, kind of. It's interesting. No, I did not. It's just because of the screen and the... Wait. Hard to say, to be honest. Hard to say. Yeah, it is a bit wobbly because of my plastic scraper that is not soft on the fabric. But I'm honestly just don't care. I'm not printing that often, so I don't care if the screen is done afterwards. Would be nice if it wouldn't, but it's fun to experiment, you know. If the experiment doesn't turn out well, that's also okay. It's normal in life of an artist to... okay, I wouldn't call myself an artist, but it's normal in the life of someone who loves to experiment, let's say it that way. So I will now wash my hands and try it again. So, who would have guessed I'm right? It is the paper. This is my absolute favorite paper pad. I only use for the greatest of all ideas because this one is absolutely insane. It is Paul Rubens watercolor paper. I think it has 260 GSM. Hot pressed. I don't know what the GSM is. Does it matter? I don't know. I don't even know where I bought this. I bought it somewhere. It's an extensively glued pad. You almost have no warping. if you layer on top, there is this slot to cut the paper. Wait, where is it? And you get this separator with it, and I use it since. This was the best investment I've ever done. This paper is something I'm searching for since I bought this. I have not found a single paper pad like this before, and I'm scared when it runs out that I will never be able to paint something amazing. I have so many pads. I have so many blocks. I have loose paper. I have no idea what this paper is. Probably Japanese, because Paul Rubens is Japanese, if I think. Or is it Chinese? Could be both. I don't care. But it is the paper. You can quite literally see the difference, right? I mean, I did kind of push the same force on the blue and the yellow, I think. I don't know. But yeah, it is the paper. I also found out that if I'm careful, I mean, it's plastic, right? It's going to rip into the other plastic. So you have to be careful. But you can reuse the ones that you're not taping, which is fascinating. Also, I tried it out this time with without the other frame, just taping it around this way. And I have to say, it's not the best method, and I would still need to find out what the best method is. But so far, this is so much better. No frame, just like literally this. This is the best version. It looks awful, yes, but it's so much fun. You can tell me that this is so cool in a specific strange screen printing way. Where is my bird? Where's my bird? Oh, it's up there. Damn it. Okay, show you the rabbit. This is from the screen I printed with the Artful set, right? There is no texture. There is no texture. Besides the spots where I did not use enough. Oh my, how did you disconnect? What the fuck? Excuse me. This is fun, it's fine, but this is the texture I love so much. You know why? I have no space. Can you? Oh, I can't see it. If you can see it, I mean, if I tilt it, right, you see these specks that give it this crazy 3D, right? This is what I want. You can see it here on the eye, for example, and down here with the tail. I don't know if you can really see it. It's just kind of, right? This part and this whole part where I layered and layered and layered. Or this transition here. This is what I want. This is what I love. And you can also see I had the same problem here too. I had to dry too fast on here. I didn't pull it up fast enough. Interesting. Forgot about that. Well, it's the paper. It is the freaking paper. And it's saddening. This is going to sadden me so much. This is so stupid. It's so simple. It's so stupidly simple, and I freaking love it. And I do not know why I love it so much. Besides the texture. It has to be the texture. I love this texture so much. Do you see these tiny dots? It's like a printer printed it. This is what I wanted. And I'm so excited because this is done with 20 cents of filament, 10 euros of screen, a €2 a roll of tape, and just the paper. The paper was expensive. I don't know that was expensive, but this is so much cheaper than buying a screen. And the screen isn't even giving me what I want. Oh, excuse me. I love this so much. Oh my god, do I love this. This could be a greeting card. Just like it could be. I will need to sign it still. But I love this so much. Also, this is just the base. I wanted to use this as a layer piece, and I will layer it. Not now, needs to dry, but after it's dried I will layer it. And that will be the final piece. So we are having 3 successful pieces and 2 awful pieces. I love this. I really love this. Man, the only thing that is kind of sad is that the glue for the paper pad is getting old and it's a bit sticky. I had this pad since 2017. So yeah, I don't care about any splotches. I don't care about anything. This is the most perfect thing ever. It's so stupid. What should I tell you other than this is the stupidest thing I've ever done? Don't forget to experiment. Don't forget to try to do what you love. Maybe the most stupid thing you can think of is that one thing that will make you happy. And I think that is worth a try. Most people are scared to experiment, but this is so cool. Oh my god, is this amazing. Why do I have goosebumps? Creepy. Oh, it's getting a bit cold in here. I should turn on the heater. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I will end this with me trying to finish this piece. You will probably know what I'm doing when I'm doing it, and if not, it's just something I haven't put into existence the way I wanted it, and I hope this will make it come to exist. I don't know. Let's see. We will do that after it's dry. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice weekend whenever you're watching this, at whatever time. We see you. We hear us again. Hopefully. If not, have a nice life. Thank you very much. Bye bye.